Welcome to day 29. Can you believe it? We've almost finished this 30 days of hope journey, and it's been amazing to have so many of you along with us, and hopefully it's a resource you can come back to time and time again as well. So thank you so much. So day 29, we're going for some fresh insight. We're going to try and get kind of a fresh look on how we're feeling, how the poses feel, and always coming with that beginner's mind, basically. So whether we're seated or standing, we're finding our Tadasana, finding those roots. Let's take an inhale. Exhale here. We're going to inhale to reach up. And exhale, bringing the thumbs towards the third eye, the space between the eyebrows. Inhale into this place, which encourages us to draw inwards. And then exhale, continue that journey down with the hands all the way to the ground. Inhale, we'll take a halfway lift. And exhale to release. Coming all the way back up. Hands through heart center. Finding our Tadasana. So you might do that again, standing if you're standing. Perhaps you're shifting to the chair, perhaps you're already on the chair. I'm just going to demonstrate that same sequence again. Take an inhale together. Exhaling here. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, thumbs to the third eye, the space between the eyebrows. Maybe closing the eyes and turning towards that darkness within that vast inner landscape. One more inhale. Exhale, send the right hands all the way down, taking a fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. And then refolding. We're coming all the way back up. And exhale, hands through heart center. And to release. Lovely. Nice. We're going to take a child's pose and see if we can connect this third eye point to the ground in our child's pose. So if we're on the chair, it might be that we want to bring something that can support us here, that we can rest the forehead against. You might also need something to rest on if you're on the floor, if your forehead doesn't reach the floor. So on the ground, it might look something like this. Maybe the knees apart, big toes touching, releasing hips down towards the ground so that you're resting back towards the heels. So if your head doesn't reach the ground, you might bring some kind of prop underneath the forehead, whatever you've got to hand. Make sure we've still got space between the shoulders and the ears. And then as we rest here, wherever we are, inviting the mind out of the thoughts, the busyness, and actually drawing the mind into the body. So going deeper within through the breath and through the sensations of this shape, whatever it looks like in your body today. Getting really inquisitive about the effects of this shape. Perhaps seeing if there are any messages or any insights that might bubble up for you as we slow down and take a pause. One more inhale. And let it go. Nice, calming back up. We're going to come back to that little half sun salute with the thumbs to the third eye. So finding your way either back up if you're seated on the chair, back to standing. Find your Tadasana. So drawing the shoulder blades down the back, lightness softening around the face. One inhale. Exhale here. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, draw the thumbs towards the third eye. Maybe the thumbs gently press on the third eye between the eyebrows. Invitation to go in and to come home to ourselves, to come home to our true trans cells, non-binary cells, gender non-conforming cells. The labels, the words, less important than the truth of seeing yourself, making space for yourself, your unique self here in this moment. One more inhale. Exhale, send those prayer hands all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Refold. Press through the feet, root to rise. And exhale, hands to the heart. And release. Lovely. We're coming to a wide-legged forward fold. So if we're standing, we're going to step the feet out. The toes might pigeon in a little bit to come in towards center just to protect the knees. And you might like to have a block handy or two blocks even. I'm going to make a little tower here. And we'll see if we can rest this third eye point down onto the blocks or whatever support you've got. If it doesn't get there, it's really not that important. You could always come back to those prayer hands with the thumbs at the third eye if you want to experience that kind of pressure, if that felt nice. Inhale, and then exhale to hinge over. Maybe the hands down the hips, maybe they come down the legs. Maybe the head starts to come down a bit further, and perhaps we reach down towards those blocks. So I'm quite tall, and for me that's actually, even with the extra block underneath, it's a bit too low for me. So I could really do with another block. I'm going to grab one. Luckily I've got a whole stack. You might not have that option, but you can use books or whatever you've got handy at home. Yes, that's better. Nice. So just check in with the back of the neck and make sure you're not compressing it here. And if it's not working for you, just let go of that support. It's not that important. This forward fold in itself is already like a lovely invitation to turn in. You can stay there if you're on the mat. I'm just going to show on the seat. So similar thing. See how it feels. You could rest here with the forearms and let the head hang heavy. If you can reach down comfortably, go for it. I don't think that really works in my body, so I'm going to stay up a bit higher. Just make sure you're still rooted, grounded through the sits bones. An option to maybe go for more of a down dog, but with a wide-legged feeling. And again, some of you might be able to reach, a blocks or stack of books there. Just a couple more breaths wherever we are. Really being aware of how it feels to slow everything down. With creatives and artists, they talk about needing this time of doing nothing to allow your soul to really play. I feel like that's what yoga does for me. One more inhale. Exhaling. And then slowly calming on up. Shoulders up and back. Yes, lovely. We'll go for one more. A little half sun salute if you feel like it. Find that grounding. Find your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, thumbs to the third eye. Pause here. Inhale into that space. And exhale, send the hands all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Refold. We're coming all the way up. And exhale, hands through heart center. And release. Finding our neutral point. Just noticing how you feel after that little practice, that little bit of time in the body with the breath, to allow yourself to connect with that voice inside, that authentic voice. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for being here today and on this journey, and we'll see you tomorrow for our final practice of our 30 Days of Hope, day 30. I can't wait to celebrate our journey together. Thank you.